Hey y'all. So I'm coming into my kitchen. I just got in the house, okay? I haven't been in here for about maybe 12 minutes. But y'all, I went on a great excursion today. First I had a job interview. Turned out pretty good, okay? Job interview turned out pretty good. In fact, they hired me today. I went to the interview and they hired me. So it's for an art program. Very happy about that. I just wish I had a car, okay? I don't have a car. And I'm just like, so God knows all of that and everything. So I was just like going on this excursion because I had to go find me some sunflower seeds. Okay? Somebody don't know what that is? Sunflower seeds, right? So at Walmart, you can get the real big bag, okay? And it looked like this. And all of this cost $2.38 for this big bag. How many ounces? 16 ounces. Okay, that's considered like a pound. Okay? And this little bag like this comes from the Dollar Tree. Okay? $1.25. And this one is 3.75 ounces. So, you know, you can eat them or whatever. Hold on. Listen, I had to turn my ceiling fan on because I'm sweating a little bit. I done came in, changed my clothes, got a wash up, put on something cool, and I was like, okay, let me bake me some seeds because I be running out of seeds so fast because I be like, eat, crack, spit. Okay? That's what I be doing, putting them in my mouth, cracking them, and spitting them out in a cup. So I said I was going to let y'all see how I do my seeds and everything, okay? I'm doing, all right? So it's dark because the sun is in the window. Let's see. Let's try to lift it up and everything. Okay. Now, I should have let me turn my speaker the other way. So I got to flip my phone around, y'all. I don't know if that's going, because they be like, okay, let's see. It's still filming. I don't know if it's going to be upside down. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out because I turned it around. Let's see. Let me turn it back. Y'all, I'm just saying. This is not professional videoing, okay? This is just me being me and being real, okay? That's what this is. Let's see if I move this. But that's not going to give me, it's going to put it in. Listen, just leave it. I might have to talk a little bit louder because I don't even know if y'all heard anything that I said already, right? So I was talking about these seeds. I have to talk loud because the speaker is on this side of the sunflower seeds and I'm standing on this side. Is y'all with me? I don't need no external mic to be in the kitchen, but maybe I should, but I ain't getting it. Okay, so I'm just talk loud. So I went on this great excursion to get these. And they had 3 outside of a box, and then they had 5 in a box. I think 5. I think I walked away with 8 bags of these. Whatever it was $27, okay? But that includes this kind, too. This is the Biggs brand, and the Biggs brand, see, is Obey. But you can look them up and see. Biggs got all flavors, okay? And so do David. David make all flavors, too. But I be going through a small bag so fast that, I be like, I got to go to Walmart so I can get these. And I usually get 4 and 5 bags at a time. But my Walmart haven't had them and I don't know when. So I keep paying $1.25 for 6 bags of these. $1.25 each. When this costs $2.38. Okay? So now, y'all understand why I was on this great excursion. Okay? So now, I can't be having all this salt and everything, but I'm not going to wash this seasoning off, okay? I use this kind. That's my fave. That just became my fave because I just learned about this like early spring, about this flavor. Somebody at school had it, and she let me try it, one of my coworkers, and I've been buying them ever since. Now, Rural Farm used to sell this for $5, like $4 and some change. And then it was on Amazon, and you could get 3 bags for $15. I said, that's still $5 a bag. I'm not buying none of them. But then one day I looked it up, and it said it was Walmart. And I was like, they don't have this at Walmart. And I said, let me check. And I put it in my cart and it was there. I said, oh, okay, let me go out Walmart. Got right on the bus, went all the way out Walmart, which is probably like a 45-minute ride. And I went there and they had all kinds of flavors of bags. And I got me 5 bags. I opened one and brought 4 home. And so this one right here is the last bag of my 4. Right here. This is my last bag of my 4. So it's in a Ziploc because I only had this ranch, right? And I had 2 of these plain. And I said, man, I can't use all my Obey because I ain't going to have none with these right here. And then I got to find some by the time it's time to open this. Because, like, I can't do all this salt. So, I'll keep this and I'll save this for my next go around because I need to eat these that's already open, okay? All right. So, now, I just spilled some on the counter as you saw. But it's okay because I'm getting ready to wash them off anyway. Wash them off? Yes. I already got my oven on 400. And I put these seeds in this colander. Let me make sure y'all can see. I think y'all can see. So I put them in there. Just like that. And I rebake them after I rinse them off. Which is basically only drying them out. That's basically all I'm going to be doing is drying them out because I got to rinse the salt off of them. I don't have high blood pressure and I don't want it. But in your 50s, you need to think about these kinds of things. Some people, the doctor may tell you you need to add some salt to your diet because some people don't get enough salt. But salt is a problem for most black people. But they don't know it until sometimes it becomes a problem and they put you on some medicine or whatever. So I washes my seeds. My hot water is ready. And put all these in there. Right. So now I got all of them ready to be washed. Recycle bin. And now I just spray all of them off with almost hot water. And rinse all the salt off of them. That's what I do. And I be turning the seeds up. You hear me? I can eat a whole lot of them. I be eating them almost every night. But when you think about it, it's like, Dave, that's a lot of seeds. That's a lot of seeds. But it's not like a whole peanut, right? A peanut is large. When you crack this thing and you open this up, this is all you get. That little piece right there. That's it. That's all you're going to get is that little teeny kernel. Right. So how many of them do you think I need? A whole lot of them, right? And I don't like them out of the shell like that. They all right if I'm going to put them in my chocolate ice cream. But just to be eating them, that's my oven saying we at 400. Okay. So I spilled some in the sink a little bit. And we're going to pick them right up. And make sure we put them right back in here. And put them on the cookie sheet. And put them in the oven. That's what we're going to do. Okay? And so now they all rinsed off. I try to use hot water really so they can stay warm. And they can go ahead right into the hot oven. And go ahead and start baking quick. Because they're already hot. Alright, move this stuff. Let me put this up here for a minute because my cookie sheet is right here. I already rinsed that off and got that ready. Right, because I said on my banner, if you look at my YouTube banner, this is kind of stuff I say I'm doing. Cooking, cleaning, painting, coloring. Right, just what I do ordinarily in my house. That's what I do. I'm learning these other things that you see me doing on this channel, like using pastels and trying to learn calligraphy and, you know, all of this kind of stuff. So now this is way too many for this. It's going to take me a long time to keep flipping these over, but that's okay. It'll happen. And then, like that, then I put them right in my oven on 400. And that's that. And they just going to come out just, and they going to be just delicious and ready for me to add my Biggs Obey flavor ones. Woo! And they're going to be so good. Okay? So I just wanted to let y'all know and let y'all see. Because somebody, like I was in the Walmart, and the lady was in there, and she said that she was looking for the unsalted pistachios because she can't deal with the salt. She said it doesn't take very much at all for her to have an episode because of too much sodium. I don't know what kind of episode. She didn't explain that, and I ain't asked her, okay? But what I do know is, like, you know, the way I do what I do. So I went on and told her about what that is. That's what I did. I told her what it is, and I told her that she can go ahead, put her oven on 400, get her a cookie sheet and everything. Once she get that all situated and together, wash her little pistachios off, the regular kind. If she don't see her low sodium, put it in the warm water. Don't like put a bucket or a bowl of water, but just rinse them under the flowing water. Take them out, shake them, put them on a towel, a clean dry towel, rub them and roll them, and then put them on a cookie sheet, pop them in the oven, and let them dry out. Bet you they'll be just as good as the ones you buy low sodium. And so, or unsalted, however she was getting them. So that's what I've been doing for a while. I always do that. Sometimes when I eat my pretzel sticks, you know, I take two together and I rub them like that, so I can get the salt to pop off of some of them, because you just need to watch your salt content, your intake, right? Your intake. Make sure that you ain't consuming so much salt, because the older you get, it becomes a problem. Leads to high blood pressure and swelling feet and all that kind of stuff. Nobody got no time for that. Okay? So I'm going to just let this bake for another minute or two. I'm going to get my spatula, and I'm going to let y'all see me, you know, turn them and everything like that. And then I'm going to end the video. And when they're done, they're just going to be seeds. And I'm going to put them in one of these. When they get all ready, I'm going to pop them in one of these with the big ones for the Obey flavor, and shake them all together. And then I'm going to eat them until it's time to cook another 2 bags, okay? It won't be 2 bags because there's only going to be one of those big ones. And then I might have to do 1.5. Yeah, because when I wash them off like that, I usually use 1 big bag and a small bag. But I might do 1.5 because I want to keep all of my seasoning on my Obey ones. So I might do 1.5 for the big one, and then the Obey. And then I only get a little bit of the Obey because it'll be all mixed in between all of them. So, I mean, it's not going to change the sodium, but it's going to balance it out, because I'll be taking them more this unsalted than that are salted, if you know what I mean. I don't know. It makes sense to me. That's all I'm saying. So, we'll see in a minute. We'll go ahead and we will, you know, turn them with a spatula and everything and see how everything's looking. Let me put my dishes up because we had this little young cookout the other day and I was not ready, and these dishes is piled up, honey. Let me go ahead and turn it this way. Maybe somebody want to see me you putting the dishes away. I don't really know. Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit, because that's the plate holders at the sink. But this is where I'm working from, right there. Okay. Looks like dishes all piled up. Here go a clean bag. So I might not have to use that brand new one. Right. So just put all of this stuff away from the cookout. All these plate holders and everything, okay? That's all. That's pretty much all that's over here. And a bottle. Where am I gonna put this at? this right here. And that's all I'm doing, y'all. There ain't a whole bunch of nothing going on over here. Okay? Spatula, we need that. Alright. These things is here. Alright. Okay. Yep. Don't be alarmed. Somebody might say, why are you saving that plastic stuff? Because it's mine and it's in my house and ain't nobody using it but me. Right. If my kids come and they take one, they know it's washed and it's clean. But if you were here, I would give you a brand new set, you know, a spoon, a fork, or a knife out of the container where I keep all of my new ones. But for me, it's okay. Because if I want to wash them, I'll wash them. And if I want to throw them away, I'll throw them away. And that's that. That's all. It ain't no different. You wash your regular silver. You wash it because you have to and you ain't going to throw it away, right? Right. And so the plasticware is optional. You wash it if you want to, and if you don't want to, you throw it away. So that's why. And that's it. This is just my dish pan. I got a spoon right here. This is my dish pan. And this is already clean. I just rinse the seeds out. Just rinse that out and that's fine. And that's that. Some shells in here. And we are almost ready. Almost ready. Let's take this out the window. And that's that. We're going over here. Let me get this cat tray up. Oh, because he didn't, you know, I hate when I be buying this cat food. And it be, you know, I feed my cats and then it be like this. Because cats only got 4 pointy teeth. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And when that thing be like, they can't grab it, it just be sitting there like this, drying out. It's still nice and wet and moist, but he can't pick it up. And the little one don't want it. So I be wasting food every day. Sometimes get all up in the cracks right there and it's like, oh, okay. He can't get that. That's my bag that I just finished eating my seeds out of last night. I finished them. So that's why I had to go to the store today. Because your girl ain't got none, okay? But I got some now. I should say I didn't have any. But I got some now. Right. So now I don't need none of my new bags. Because I can just dry this one out and use the same bag. I'll be getting all these bags out, like, you know, keep pulling out bags and everything. You'll need all of these bags. Put this stuff right back and use the ones that you had for the same purpose. Okay? I'm just going right here and everything. Put these right back up in this box. Okay? Let that go. I just dropped one. I don't know where it went. Maybe it went in the soda box. Oh, it's right here. Alright. So now, maybe, I know y'all probably say, well, what are you doing? I'm doing a little bit of everything. Alright, so this need to be washed from last night. Let's check on our seeds and everything. Let's check on them. Let's see. Oh, it's hot. Ugh. And I just, whoo, it's hot days. That's it. They just look like regular seeds. They still wet at the bottom. You can see the different color. That means they're wet. And it's steaming. Ooh, it's hot. And this is what I do. Every couple days, maybe like, I say at least once a week. I don't usually eat this many in a week. But like today is Tuesday, so I might need some more by Saturday or Sunday. Because I don't eat them every day, but I do eat a lot of them at night. When it's time to go to bed, that's when I want them. I just get my seeds, get me something cold to drink, and go lay in my bed and watch my phone and eat seeds, and then drink all of my tea or my Gatorade or my soda, and then drink some water, and then go to bed. That's like, at night, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Get in the bed with my seeds. Yep, sometimes the daggone splinters of the shell be in the bed. And like scratching you at night, you turn over, you like, dang. Wake up, seashells in the bed. I try to, brush it all off and clean it all up before I go to bed, but the light ain't always on, so, sometimes I miss some, and it's like, oh, okay. Sweep that right off the bed onto the floor. And when you get up, you got to pick them up, and if it's a few of them, just pick them up real good. And if you got a vacuum, you vacuum. If you ain't got a vacuum, you just pick them up and keep going. Everything's all right. It's just a little shell. So that's that, y'all. I'm not going to bore y'all with the rest of whatever I'm trying to say and do and everything like that. I'm just, baking some seeds, and that's all that is. So 20 minutes of talking about some seeds, but maybe somebody might be like, oh, that's interesting. Right, like I told the lady, she was like, well, what kind of benefits do you get from eating sunflower seeds? And I was, they told me it's an antioxidant type of thing for you. It's good for you. Like, you should be eating almonds. You should be eating walnuts, black walnuts they call them, and you should be eating sunflower seeds because they're going to give you like energy, and they're going to give you like antioxidant properties, that kind of thing. So I was like, okay. And then I told her that, and then I also told her that it also has a good thing for you to have peanuts, regular peanuts, like cocktail peanuts. And I said, but it has the most fat content. So if you bought those, and they always come in salt, so you could just wash them, put your oven on 400, get it nice and hot, take your peanuts, dump them out in a colander, rinse them in hot water real good, right? They're already out the shell and everything, salted and everything. Rinse them all off in hot water real good. Put them on a dry towel. When you finish with them on a dry towel, roll them with your hand across the towel and everything. Then pick them up with your hand. Don't use the towel to dump them because you're going to dump the salt back there, whatever didn't rinse off. And then just take them, put them on the cookie sheet, put them in the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes and watch them. Roll them around in the oven, and it's going to toast them out a little bit, which is going to dry them up. And they'll be just like they came out the can. So just sharing that with y'all in case somebody want to try a thing, okay? That's all we got. See y'all on the other side. Peace.